Hi guys, it's Allie. And this is Maddie. Maddie is a almost 10-year-old Goldendoodle. And she's having her haircut today. Okay, so Maddie is one of my favorite dogs to do because she is so cooperative and she loves having a bath. And she's been bathed and dried somewhat, and we're heading over to the table to finish drying and do her haircut. And who says Goldendoodles don't shed? They're lying to you. This is all the hair that blew off of Maddie. Come on, Maddie, let's go. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know how to do it. Go ahead. Come on, Maddie. Come on, Maddie. Come on, good girl. Come on, Maddie. I know. Good girl. Couple of shakes and over to the table. And this is why I love Maddie. Up, Maddie. By the way, this is my station. It's not completely done, but it's coming along. It's to where it's grooming comfortably all day and happily. Okay, Maddie, table. Good girl. All right, let's get started. Maddie. Okay, so Maddie is also a very good customer because her parents bring her in once a month on the dot every 4 weeks on a Friday. And, whoops, they have her trimmed. They also comb her and keep her in great condition so she doesn't come in matted or, too overgrown. And she's just a joy to groom, really. So I'm going to finish drying her, and then I'll give her her haircut. Good girl. You can see Maddie has no mats. And by the way, I'm using my extremely old K9 dryer. This is by Electric Cleaner Company. It's called the K91. It is ancient, but it gets the job done and it keeps on ticking. So, here's another reason why I say they're lying to you when they say that these dogs don't shed. Of course they shed. They're half golden. Okay, so it's been an hour and 15 minutes just to bathe and blow dry and comb Maddie out. It will take me at least another 45 minutes to give her her haircut, and that will make it at least a total of 2 hours. This is why dogs like this are so expensive to groom. So if you're considering getting a Goldendoodle mixed breed, you never know what kind of coat you're going to get. Ooh, sorry, so close. Well, that was good. Actually, Maddie has more of a golden type coat, but she's a mixed breed, so you never know what you're going to get. You could get more of a poodle type coat. Right, Maddie? Oh, you're so sleepy. Yes, you are. She's a good girl. She is a good girl. Anyway, so now I'm going to do Maddie's haircut. Her dad wants her a little bit shorter than I normally do because winter's coming and they have a wood-burning stove, so it gets a little warm. Maddie's getting an O-comb today. Okay, so a lot of Doodle owners will get upset if their dog needs to be shaved because they all want them long and they all want them fluffy and they don't want to put in the work. So if you're going to own a Doodle, you need this. It's a comb. You need to be able to comb through every section of your dog, okay? If you can't comb the dog, I can't leave it. In other words, I have to get that combed out so I can either scissor it or get something like this through it. If the fur is not combed out, I can't run this through evenly. And I'm going to have to go shorter. The shorter blades, show you, have teeth that are shorter. See? If I have to get under a mat, of course I'm not going to do it on her, but if I have to get under a mat, I need a blade that's lower. The lower blades are going to leave your dog's hair shorter. So just make sure, if you want your dog to be long, that you make sure that every bit of hair, all the way down, all the way under, in between the toes is important on a golden doodle, that you keep it free of debris and mats because they have allergies. A lot of golden doodles have allergies because the goldens have a lot of allergies. Now, if you don't keep your dog clean and maintained, you're going to end up with skin issues, and matting makes more skin issues. So it's a better idea to have your dog groomed, even if it's just a bath and no haircut, once a month on a golden doodle. Right, Maddie? You like your spa days once a month? Yes, you do. So as I groom Maddie, I'm coming up with more things that I want to talk about, and I need to still keep going. But one of the things I could tell you is Maddie is so easy to groom. It's a pleasure to groom her because she stands and she behaves. And the reason that is because Maddie's been being groomed since the time they brought her home and she's had her last shots. The worst thing you can do for a golden doodle, or any dog really, is to wait and start grooming them when they're 7, 8, 9 months. They need to start getting groomed. It's just like a child. They need to start experiencing things when they're younger so it becomes a normal part of life, because now you're going to have this dog for a while. It needs to be used to grooming if you want it to look good. So ask your groomer when you get your puppies, any puppy that is, if they can just bathe your puppy. No haircut, just do the bath, do the nails, do the paws and the butt. Maybe cut in front of the eyes if they need it, but no haircut. Just get that done. And believe me, having that done and keeping it done from time, keeping it up, by the time your dog needs a haircut, it's going to be experienced. It's not going to be afraid of the groomer. It's not going to be afraid of the bath or the dryers or the clippers. You know, a lot of people think that, well, you know, the hair will be a foot long and now it's time to bring it in to get groomed. Well, I can't. Oops. I can't. That was my stool. I can't spend the time fighting your dog and trying to make it longer, you know, keeping it a little longer, dematting it. All of those things, number one, dematting is painful, but it's scary for them. And to make them wait until they're older and then have to do such an overhaul on a dog is really not a good idea. So what a good groomer will recommend is, as soon as you get your last shots, you might not have your rabies shots, but, you know, listen to your vet. You falling asleep, Maddie? Yeah, you are. Is to bring your dog to a groomer. It's just have a bath and those basic things that I talked about. It's going to be less expensive than a haircut, and it's going to be less traumatic on your puppy. Plus, it's a learning experience for them. Don't ever forget that puppies need to learn to be groomed. They're not just born knowing what a haircut is. Think of your children. The first time they get a haircut, sometimes it's scary because they don't know what's happening. Plus, they've been used to vet visits and shots and all kinds of stuff like that, being poked and prodded. Good girl, Maddie. So that's very important. It's like the number one thing I can tell you if you're going to get a golden doodle. Now, nails. It's very important to cut your dog's nails or have them cut regularly. When I get people that tell me, her nails are so long and they haven't been groomed in 3 months, well, that's why. Your dog's nails grow just as fast as yours, but they don't break as easy as ours do. Lucky for them, unlucky for us. So have your dog's nails cut more often. Your groomer can probably just cut your dog's nails for a minimal amount of money, or have your dog bathe once a month, just bathe, no haircut. It also includes having his nails done. And remember, the more you have the dog's nails cut, the shorter they will stay. The quick inside will recede and stay short. If you let them get a mile long, the blood supply also grows with it. And you can't just cut them back after having them grow for 6 months and then expect them to be short. It cannot be done. So now that I've used the comb attachment on Maddie to determine what length she should be all over, I go back in with my thinning shears and I blend it all and shape it all and make it all look pretty. This is very time consuming. You can use straight shears too, but you get a better look with thinning shears on this type of hair. Remember, your doodle might not look like Maddie. She's sort of a rarity in the combination of mixing the breeds. Most of them will have more of a poodle hair, even though they still shed. So they'll have like a poodle hair, poodle curl, but they'll still have an undercoat. So you never know what you're going to get when you're mixing breeds, and it still can be a 50-50 crapshoot what you get. Okay, so Maddie is pretty much finished. I just have to do a few more things, but I wanted to show you the nice smooth look you can get. And we just have a few more things to do that I'm going to get to. But if you have any questions or comments about grooming golden doodles or any doodles or any dog in general, leave me a message down in the comments. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and consider subscribing. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. Bye.